Hello, and welcome to the Oklahoma Assembly. My name is Bart Drager with the Education Committee, and this is the new member orientation series. Today we are talking about the ability of people to operate under several different capacities in parallel, and this also applies to the states and the capacities they operate in. Farmers John, George, Mary, Michael, and Susan have several different capacities in which they are associated with one another. They have joined together in the Farming Lands Association to collectively represent their land interests. They have associated together in their capacity of water rights and formed the Water Management Group to guarantee their water rights. They are all members of the Farmers Co-op, which negotiates on their behalf with distributors to secure better prices with grocery stores. They are also officers in an incorporated company called the Farmers Machine Company, which was chartered to negotiate better prices for their tractor maintenance plans. In each association, they are delegating different powers or rights to that particular group. The capacity they are acting in is determined by which rights they are exercising. The capacity they are acting in is also determined by the subject matter they are discussing. Their capacity is also determined by whether their group is incorporated or unincorporated. Only an incorporated entity qualifies for bankruptcy protection. An unincorporated company does not qualify for bankruptcy protection. Only an unincorporated association of people retains the ability to exercise the sovereign powers delegated from its members. Once a sovereign group of people incorporates, they lose their ability to be recognized as a sovereign body politic. The word sovereign is synonymous with free and independent, not relying on any foreign power to manage your own affairs, and it is also associated with operating in an unincorporated capacity. The land jurisdiction is made up of two distinct jurisdictions. The national soil jurisdiction is the surface to 6 inches below the surface. The international land jurisdiction is everything deeper than 6 inches. The soil jurisdiction of each state is made up of its individual counties. Each county has its own jurisdiction inside its border. The soil jurisdiction of each county overstands all other jurisdictions within the borders of that county. The county sheriff is a peacekeeping official elected by the people of that county and exercises the power of that public office in his unincorporated capacity to protect the people, their rights, and their property. The sheriff upholds the 4 organic laws, including the constitutions and the public law. Because the national soil jurisdiction overstands all other jurisdictions, the sheriff peacekeeping official overstands all other elected officials and hired law enforcement officers on the land, soil, sea, and air jurisdictions within the borders of that county. The fundamental sovereign instrumentality of the American states is operated on the national soil jurisdiction. This is the union of states doing business as the United States and operates on behalf of the 50 states in their collective national soil jurisdiction. As an instrumentality, the United States exercises the delegated power of the collective soil jurisdiction of all 50 states. Taken together, our 77 counties are the embodiment of the combined national soil jurisdiction of Oklahoma. Here's a map of the national soil jurisdiction of the 50 states of the Union, and you can see all of the states displaying each of their individual counties. The Union of States is the instrumentality known as the United States. The second instrumentality acts on behalf of the 50 states in the international land and sea jurisdictions. This is the Federation of States doing business as the United States of America. The Federation of States is an unincorporated holding company acting in the international capacity on behalf of the 50 states in the international land and sea jurisdictions. And here's a map of the international land jurisdiction of the 50 states of the Federation. Notice that the counties are not visible in this map because each state is acting as its own sovereign body in the international land jurisdiction. The Federation of States doing business as the United States of America. Revisiting the national soil jurisdiction, the 77 physically defined counties in Oklahoma control the national jurisdiction of the soil. Taken together, these counties define the embodiment of the combined soil jurisdiction owed to our State of the Union. The small s for the soil jurisdiction indicates we are talking about the state as a nation state. Nation means people, and state means the physical borders, land, rocks, trees, water, and so on. Each county controls the national soil jurisdiction within its borders, therefore that county's jurisdiction is superior to all other jurisdictions inside the borders of that county. Because each county's government is the supreme local authority, the unincorporated county sheriff is the supreme elected peacekeeping official. This superior authority extends only within the physical borders of that county. Due to the strategic power of each county's soil jurisdiction, the counties are prohibited from engaging in international trade across state borders, but have their own state as an interface with other states and foreign countries in the international land jurisdiction. With this arrangement, the state operates in the international land jurisdiction, providing a conduit for international trade for the counties. This isolation of the superior soil jurisdiction of each county was created to protect them from foreign influence and to build a cohesive and defensible nation-state. As it pertains to international trade, each county is cut off from the rest of the world. Without this protection, each county could split off and ally itself with any foreign government it chose, and our country would become a hodgepodge of over 3,000 disparate county nation-states, each functioning under different laws and warring with each other. Here's an example of several capacities. Each state assembly has a General Assembly, a Jural Assembly, International Business Assembly, and a Militia Assembly. Each state's International Business Assembly operates a state-of-state company in commerce. The Oklahoma International Business Assembly operates the state of Oklahoma. The Texas International Business Assembly operates the state of Texas. The Arkansas International Business Assembly operates the state of Arkansas, and so on. The third instrumentality acts on behalf of the 50 states of states in the global air jurisdiction. This is the Confederation of States doing business as the States of America. In this association, all of the state businesses combine their collective global powers into one Confederation of States. The Confederation of States acts in the global capacity on behalf of the 50 states in the global air jurisdiction. Here is a map of the global air jurisdiction of the 50 states of the Confederation. The map is shown in black and white as it is only conceptual in nature because as these states are incorporated businesses, they are incomplete or insular states defined not by physical borders but by the nation states who chartered them. Here are some examples of these inchoate states. The state of Oklahoma, the state of North Dakota, the state of Oregon, the state of Texas, the state of Alabama, and the state of Maine. When these 50 state businesses are operating together, they operate as the Confederation of States doing business as the States of America. Fundamentally, every state national has the sovereign, unincorporated power to operate on the national soil jurisdiction, conduct international trade on the international land jurisdiction, operate vessels in commerce in the sea jurisdiction, and operate entities in the global air jurisdiction. Because of its sovereign members, each state assembly operates as an unincorporated sovereign body, also known as a lawful person. Each state assembly can therefore operate in those same capacities and has superior, concurrent, general jurisdiction over the land, soil, sea, and air jurisdictions. For their mutual benefit and protection, the 50 state assemblies have also associated themselves together according to their particular capacities, land, soil, sea, and air. Bringing it all together, the Union of States, doing business as the United States, operates in the national capacity on behalf of the 50 states on the national soil jurisdiction. The Federation of States, doing business as the United States of America, operates in the international capacity on behalf of the 50 states in the international land and sea jurisdictions. The Confederation of States, doing business as the States of America, operates in the global capacity on behalf of the 50 states in the global air jurisdiction. Each instrumentality is concerned with the exercise of powers associated with a particular capacity or jurisdiction.